Poaching is the illegal taking of wild plants or animals contrary to local and international conservation and wildlife management laws. In Africa, the poaching of animals is a pervasive and widespread social and environmental issue. It also has a profound effect on the African economy, especially in the countries in the central region of the continent. Poaching itself could be viewed as a result of a weak economy, and is done in place of other employment opportunities for people trying to make a living. But the negative externalities of illegal poaching are far too great to be ignored simply because some of the perpetrators need to engage in such activities to survive.
The rare bunny elephant is known for its mass quantities of bone and ivory. We will hunt them and sell their ivory on the black market for $300 to $400 per piece of ivory. Let's go get them. I'm gonna give you some bunny ivory. Check out this bunny tusk. It'll catch me at least $3.50 on the black market.
In order to combat poachers, national governments hire park rangers and protective services who guard the animals while patrolling the wildlife preserves. While hiring these services takes up some of the country's valuable revenue, the benefits of protecting the wildlife on the preserves exceeds the cost of hiring the rangers. And even though the current governments cannot afford to pay them a decent salary due to lack of resources, they do offer incentives to patrol diligently by giving pay bonuses to rangers for turning in poachers.
Oh, hello there. I'm a government agent working for the government of Kenya. We're totally in Kenya right now. I'm on the lookout for poachers. They've been rampant in this area since the downfall of the economy. People need something to do, to make a living. But you know what? There are only two things I hate in this world. One is poachers, and the other are people who litter. It makes me sick. Oh my God. The people in this world. What's that? Hey you, stop that! This is how we catch poachers like you in Kenya, and we're definitely in Kenya right now.
Tourism, one of Africa's most lucrative industries, is caught up in a vicious cycle. Political unrest in African countries scare away many tourists from visiting the wildlife centers and preserves that the countries are home to. In 2008 alone, the Masai Mara of Kenya suffered an 80% drop in tourism. Fewer visitors means less revenue for the government, and as Africa's wildlife preserves are funded by entrance fees and private donations, the reserves can no longer afford the manpower they need to combat poachers. Due to the lack of revenue coming in from the weakened tourism industry, poachers are drawn to these areas, and more poachers scare away even more tourists, creating a vicious cycle which furthers the increase of poaching.
Well, welcome to my travel agency. Please take a seat.
Hi, we've always wanted to go to Africa. Do you have any brochures we could look at?
I have some wonderful brochures on Africa.
Oh, this brochure about Africa looks so nice. Oh, look, one on safaris. Excuse me, I couldn't help but overhear that you folks are thinking about going to Africa. There's a lot of political unrest and poaching in Africa. I hope you reconsider. Where you should really look at is Texas. Political unrest and poaching? We're not going there anymore. Let's just go to Hershey Park. I don't want any part of that political unrest and or poaching. We should spend our tourist dollars at Hershey Park.
Poachers sell their kills to anyone who will pay for them. Usually they are suppliers to jewelry companies, carvers, and clothing manufacturers who all use the animal parts for different things.
Commonly, the ivory from animals like elephants and rhinos are the items that fetch the highest price tags. Such high demand for these materials cause poachers to take higher risks to catch animals because they see benefits of profit to be higher than the cost of getting caught. There are also some people that buy parts of rare animals and use them in natural medicines because they believe they have magic healing powers.
Bad African doctor, I'm so sick. Do you have anything that can help me?
Yes, child. I have what you need. The rarest of ivory crushed into a powder, and the rarest of tiger juice already made into a juice. Put these two together, and you will be cured.
Thank you.
Yet another negative externality of poaching is the increase of gang life. Many young children are drawn to poaching by the lucrative opportunities and get involved in drugs and violence at an extremely early age.
Hey, Dad, can I go work with the commercial abalone fishermen? Son, that sounds like a grand idea. Dad, the commercial abalone fishermen don't make as much as the poachers. I'm gonna go join the poachers. You come back here! You know abalone poaching is illegal? Too late, Dad. I'm gonna make more money than you ever did. Yeah!
Poachers also sell their kills as meat. Called bushmeat, it is usually primates that are butchered and sold illegally as foodstuffs. Because of the high prices of beef in these regions, many people are drawn to bushmeat because of its low price. But it also brings another externality, as many of this meat is tainted with diseases such as HIV and anthrax. Many people, unknowing that this meat carries the disease, get sick from the poor quality of meat that they consume.
I am so hungry. Here I am at the African bushmeat market looking for something to feed my family. Oh, look, a meat vendor. Sir, is there anything you have for sale?
Of course. I have this very cheap chimpanzee meat that you may buy.
Oh, can I have both of these?
No! No, you may have this one. I need this to feed my own family.
Oh, Dad, you brought us home some real food for dinner.
That's right, son. I brought us home some great chimpanzee meat.
Oh, yay! That was so good. I feel so nutritious right now. Oh, Father, I think the bushmeat gave me anthrax.